Hello everyone, Sensen.zoom. Welcome to another mod overview, this time on artificial foliage. A mod that simply adds in additional blocks, whether that be grass, leaves, I think vines, leaf carpets, ferns, sugarcane, and obviously a bunch of other things, as well as some seeds and wands. So we'll get into it. So first off, you want to start with breaking tall grass the same way you would for getting wheat seeds, and you'll get some random biome pigments. These are used to obviously craft the different types of grass blocks, leaves, and everything else. So 8 grass blocks and a pigment will give you 8 artificial versions of that. And pretty much the artificial ones, as you can tell, is pretty much to fit a particular type of tone. So to fit particular biomes, so if I guess you wanted some in a savanna, you can have it mimic the savanna one. If you want it to be like some of the more wet biomes, I guess, or colder biomes, you can also do that. So yeah, it's pretty much allowing you to craft ones compared to just being that you have to have that biome particularly there to get that sort of color or otherwise. Or saturated look versus the otherwise. So yeah, once you've got that, you just craft it with some wheat seeds. Just go artificial grass seeds, so wheat seeds, sorry, there we go. You can make artificial soil, which looks like a netherrack, but isn't. There's also slabs and so on, so this is sort of like the basis one, I guess. Or base one. They act like bone meal, but only on artificial grass. Okay. So we'll just test this on some artificial grass. We'll just do this, for example, and see what happens. Does this mean it spreads to something else? We can easily break and place this. I think that's not it. Maybe not. We have a typical one then? Let's see. Oh wait, or was it just for the grass, not the, otherwise, not, I'm trying to think, it's like, if it's for spreading it? Is there an artificial dirt per chance? There is dirt slabs and other things, so for those who want those, that's possible. But yeah, there's no artificial dirt. Okay, so we'll keep going. Okay, so you do that, it'll act like bone meal, but only on artificial grass and soil, artificial grass, ferns, and so on. Okay, so that's what that's for. You can combine artificial grass seeds with dirt to gain artificial soil. I think we did do that. Yep, which we've seen. Grass introduced in the mod will only spread to the equivalent of that type, I guess. Or to only artificial soil blocks, not the overworld ones. So unlike vanilla grass, it will not spread to the artificial variants. Hang on. We'll only spread to artificial soil and soil slabs. Ah, okay, so that makes sense. So because of having this here, if we wanted it to spread, it would be that these spread to that, not these spread to the next one, or maybe others of this type. So it has to be that this is here to expand. There we go. So it needs that to convert it. And continue its spreading, similar to how you typically have grass blocks and you have dirt, and you want the grass block to then continue along with the dirt to then get it to wherever you want it to. But it can't spread to an opposing one like this, I assume. So, yeah, that's interesting. So you do have to kind of force its continuation like you would with dirt, but with a specific block rather than like a dirt version of these, or trying to, have it go about it, but you can't have this one consumed. It'll just stay this way until you remove it and, maybe apply changes to it. And I guess there. So let's see. When we do that, we know that artificial ones are crafted by combining those with dyes, which we've seen. Actually, no, that might have been a prior different attempt. So you can convert those with mountain pigments, or whichever type of other equivalent sort of pigment dye sort of thing, to match a particular biome if you want. So there's that. Let's see. You can craft 2 leaf blocks to make carpets. So if you want to make those, you can. Just need the particular type that's there. And obviously to make that, you just need any types of artificial ones or real ones, I assume, to then use alongside a tiger pigment if you ever come across that when breaking grass or ferns in that biome, I assume. Is there a leaves thing I can find here? So yes, so you can make, oh, you can even make an alpha biome, that's cool. So yeah, just any typical leaves from vanilla is used to make these, and then you can use the artificial if you want for recipes if you have them on hand, so you're not forced to always use vanilla leaf blocks to make them. Let's see, combining those with glowstone makes a lit version. So you don't have to constantly keep putting torches or some other light source on there. And you can do an alpha biome as well, or alpha biome type approach. So let's see. Advanced stuff is creating every color for said blocks and leaves. Surround redstone dust with the vanilla grass block or leaf blocks to craft blender blocks. Does it say the name there? Yes. So that's for that. What do these do? They just sort of blend in with those? I guess they're not like dyeable in a way, using pigments, of course, not actual dyes. Waters? No. So I assume they just blend in with the environment in a way. Or they just look that way. Or that's just a typical one? Maybe. Interesting, okay. There's nothing further from that? No, nothing further from that recipe-wise. Otherwise, let's see. We've got the different ones, which we'll look at. So we've got the nature one, which produces greenish colors. So that is, yep, nature, which is simply made like so, with a sapling of any kind, and it seems any type of pigments in this sort of placement. So that'll change the blending ones, often. Or only, it seems. These ones can't. And also the blend ones can be, obviously, I guess, your multi-sided grass, whilst these ones don't have that ability, so if you want to change that, you can. There's no durability, it seems, so that's good. Or they're probably more creative focused anyways. The water one creates blue tints. Let's see, water, the watercolors, here we go. So that'll change that as well, probably based on what we already had it as, and then just, you know, we'll do leaves, just to see what that's like as well. So watercolors, we've got a mixture of different types there. I don't think I can get it back to the original, can I? Something like that. So we've got the nether one, got what the water recipe is, so that's another glowstone like that, and the water one is just a diamond and lapis. So we go for nether, we can see nether colors there, so some oranges and reds, I'm pretty sure. That'll be it constantly. Changing to. We've got snow blocks and diamonds, which gives us more of a... Does that just spawn it? It just spawns snow on it, does it? That's chaos, places snow slabs onto snowy grass blocks. So that's simple, pretty much. It's just a snow one, snow coverage thing. Obviously you can use this as a snow creation type one, but otherwise you can overlay it on the block to convert it to a snowy version, or just place it right on top. If you want. Chaos colors made with emerald, diamond, and redstone blocks and sticks like that, and it will choose a random color from however many of that's 16 million possibilities there. So it'll just randomize it for us. Let's see there. I don't know if you can use a fake player in these to try and make it constantly change it if you wanted to make like a randomized biome sort of thing. But it's worth a try, I guess. I'd say something like a click machine maybe could do this, but I'm not sure. And then you've got the imitation, which is glass and diamond, which I assume just darkens it, or does some other things. Let's see. Copy your favorite color and it'll save it with a right click, or sneak right click. Okay, so if we do change these back with another wand, let's go nether colors, for example, something different. Go go water earth or nature or something. So if we go sneak and click here, we've got it. And then we can get a blend, and we can copy that over to here. So that'll be pretty much your copy and paste tool. Type wand. So there's that. Otherwise, I think that's it. Other than that, you just have basically the different, I can't even spell that, so I'm just going to leave it. You've just got your artificial soil, your different versions based on whatever biomes. They're all going to have different recipes, of course. So that's going to be jungle, it's going to be badlands, and whatever else you can find that is a dead bush, tall grass, fern, or otherwise to get the pigments, and then you use those as basically a dye to then create whatever grass block, blend, or leaf carpet, or something like that. So we'll actually place down the alpha ones, we'll place down the leaf carpet so you can get an idea, because I obviously haven't placed those down yet, and grass blocks we already know what they look like, but what the size and look of the leaf carpets is obviously a good idea to see what each one sort of gives off. So there's that there, the alpha is like so. I assume we can copy and paste that. So we want the wand of imitation, correct? Yes. Can we get an alpha color? We cannot, unfortunately. So is it only with blend blocks maybe as well? That's I wouldn't say missed opportunity, but anyway, it's a thing. It's just the way the mod works. We've obviously got the different ferns here that don't have recipes that I assume you can't craft, but just sort of fit and spawn on these blocks. So if we go with bone meal, for example, I assume those are the types that are going to appear on there. Oh, how do I get rid of... Can I use a shovel to get rid of that, possibly? We can make path. That's something, I guess. Okay. It's not what I wanted, but we were to bone meal on top of these. Nothing seems to... Okay, so that seems to do it. And that's how easy I assume it is to get pigments from these things, maybe? Do we have to grow them to full as well? I don't know. It's an interesting thing. We just break a bunch of these right now. What do we get? Is it only if you bone meal that you get a better chance? Am I getting anything from here? Not really, mostly just grass seeds. Okay, there we go. Got one. So we've got a mountain one because we're in a plains biome? Actually, no, it would have already given us a... No, it hasn't given us a plains one. Okay. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. Just break ferns, make alternate biome type stuff, and decorate or build whatever type of themed environment you want without having to constantly go to a biome to try and attempt that. You can now have, you know, a mountain one in a plains biome or a nether-like design in a plains biome, and you don't have to go to, you know, other lengths. You can just easily make it fit the theme you want it to. Obviously we've got a bunch of slabs that fit for dirt, nylium, and a few other things. That's pretty much it. I don't want to go on too longer. Thanks so much for watching though, and goodbye.